Okay. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning to our central staff employees who do exceptional work behind the scenes to allow this institution to work on behalf of the people. Good morning, testifiers, and a special good morning to the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands. The Committee of the Whole meeting for Monday, March 16, 2026, in the Fritz E. Lauet's Legislative Conference Room on beautiful St. Croix is hereby called to order. I am Senator Milton E. Potter. As President of the 36th Legislature of the Virgin Islands, I serve as Chairman of the Committee of the Whole. Just for the edification of the listening and viewing audience, there are no votes taken in the Committee of the Whole. Instead, we will receive public testimony on 5 rezoning bills across 3 blocks affecting properties on both St. Thomas and St. Croix. The committee will hear from the Department of Planning and Natural Resources, the Department of Health, and several private stakeholders regarding proposed land use changes spanning agricultural, residential, business, and public designations. Madam Clerk, can we please have a roll call?
Senator Marvin A. Blyden. Senator Blyden, present. Senator Angel L. Bolkes Jr. Senator Bolkes Jr., absent. Senator Dwayne M. DeGraff.
Here.
Senator DeGraff, present. Senator Ray Fonseca.
I'm here.
Senator Fonseca, present. Senator Novell E. Francis Jr. Senator Francis Jr., present. Senator Alma Francis Heiliger. Senator Francis Heiliger, absent. Senator Hubert L. Frederick. Senator Frederick, present. Senator Kenneth L. Gittins. Senator Gittins, present. Senator Maurice C. James. Senator James, absent. Senator Franklin D. Johnson. Senator Johnson, absent. Senator Carla J. Joseph. Present. Senator Joseph, present. Senator Clifford A. Joseph Sr. Senator Joseph Sr., present. Senator Avery L. Lewis. Senator Lewis, present. Senator Milton E. Potter.
Here.
Senator Potter, present. Senator Kurt A. Viale. Senator Viale, absent. Mr. President, we have 10 present, 5 absent.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. We do have a quorum, and we are therefore prepared to proceed. Madam Clerk, are there any pieces of correspondence to be read into the record at this time? You may proceed.
Letter dated March 15th, 2026, addressed to the Honorable Senate President Milton E. Potter, Chairman of the Committee of the Whole. Dear Senate President Milton E. Potter, please be advised that I will be unable to attend today's Monday, March 16th, 2026, Committee of the Whole hearing scheduled for 10 a.m. at the Fritz E. Lauet's Legislative Conference Room, St. Croix. I apologize for my absence and any resulting inconvenience it may cause. In the interim, I kindly request that my office be provided with copies of all circulating documents distributed. Thank you for your consideration and understanding. Sincerely, Senator Franklin D. Johnson. Letter dated March 16th, 2026, addressed to the Honorable Milton E. Potter, Chairperson of the Committee of the Whole. Dear Chairman Potter, I regret to inform you that I will be unable to attend today's Committee of the Whole meeting scheduled for March 16th, 2026 due to a prior commitment that I was unable to reschedule. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Please forward any relevant information to my office. Thank you for your understanding. Sincerely, Senator Kurt Viale. Letter dated March 16th, 2026, addressed to the Honorable Milton E. Potter, Senate President. Dear Senate Potter, I write to inform you that I will be unable to attend the Committee of the Whole meeting scheduled for Monday, March 16th, 2026, as I am currently off island. Please have my absence recorded as excused. Respectfully submitted, Senator Maurice C. James, Esquire.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. Please record Senator Franklin Johnson, Senator Maurice James, and Senator Kurt Violet, all as excused. And please record a colleague, Senator Bolquez, as present, Senator Angel Bolquez Jr. as present, as well as Senator Hubert L. Frederick as present. Can we have a new tally, please?
Mr. Chair, we have 11 present, 1 absent, 3 excused.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, can you please read today's agenda into the record?
Consideration of floor agenda reads as follows. Block 1, Bill number 36-267, an act rezoning parcel number 19-2-111, Estate Smith Bay, numbers 1, 2, and 3, East End Quarter, St. Thomas, from A-1 agricultural zone to R-3 residential medium density. The invited testifiers are the Honorable John Pierre Oriol, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Ms. Leah Laplace Matthew, Territorial Planner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Mr. Selwyn Gums, and Mrs. Asia Clendenin Gums. Bill number 36-269, an act granting a zoning use variance to plot numbers 24B and 24D, Estate Body Slab, King Quarter, St. Croix, to allow for a bus and passenger terminal. Invited testifiers are the Honorable John Pierre Oriol, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Ms. Leah Laplace Matthew, Territorial Planner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, and the Honorable Derek Gabriel, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Public Works. Block number 2 reads Bill number 36-270, an act rezoning plot numbers 11-F, and 11-G, Estate Penitentiary Land, Company Quarters, St. Croix, from R-3 residential medium density to P public. The invited testifiers are the Honorable John Pierre Oriol, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Ms. Leah Laplace Matthew, Territorial Planner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, the Honorable Justa Encarnacion, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Health, Bill number 36-271, an act rezoning plot numbers 31-B, 32-B, 34-CA, 34-CAA, and 34-CB, Strand Street, Christiansted Town, St. Croix, from R-3 residential medium density to B-2 business secondary/neighborhood. Invited testifiers are the Honorable John Pierre Oriol, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Ms. Leah Laplace Matthew, Territorial Planner, Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, and John Woods, AIA, NCARB. Block 3 reads Bill number 36-200, an act rezoning a portion of the remainder of Estate Beeston Hill, South portion, matricular number 6A, Company Quarters, St. Croix, from R-1, residential low density, to B-2, business secondary/neighborhood. The invited testifiers are the Honorable John Pierre Oriol, Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Ms. Leah Laplace Matthew, Territorial Planner of Virgin Islands Department of Planning and Natural Resources, Ms. Alicia Barnes, Principal of Rittenhouse Consulting, LLC, Mr. Ada Misbay, Mr. Olasi Davis, resident, and Mr. David Doward, MD, resident. This concludes the reading of the agenda.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be taking any votes today. We do, however, intend to vote on the leases vetted during this meeting at Wednesday's official legislative session. Before we proceed with today's testimony, I would like to ask everyone in the room to please silence your cell phones to avoid any unnecessary interruptions. Testifiers, again, welcome you this morning, and I ask each of you to put your names and position on the record. This will also serve as our mic check. So we'll start from my right here on St. Croix, and then we'll go to St. Thomas after we finish over here.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Haldor Farquhar. I'm the acting district engineer for St. Croix, Department of Public Works.
Welcome.
Good morning, Carol Overson McGregor, Deputy Commissioner of Transportation, Department of Public Works.
Morning.
Good morning. On behalf of Commissioner Oriol, my name is Leah Laplace Matthew, Territorial Planner with DPNR. And joining me are our planning technicians. On St. Croix, we have Gail Pagan, and on St. Thomas, Keshoy Samuel.
Morning.
Good morning. Gail Pagan, the planning technician of DPNR.
Welcome. St. Thomas?
Hello, no? My mega?
Yes.
Morning, Kishore Samuel, planning technician, DPNR.
Pleasant good morning, Aisha Clendenin, Gums homeowner.
Good morning, Selwyn Gums, homeowner.
Thank you very much. Welcome, testifiers. We'll now proceed to our testimony today. I think we should begin with Territorial Planner, Ms. Laplace Matthew. You may proceed.
Good morning, Senate President Potter, members of the 36th Legislature, legislative staff, and the viewing and listening public of the Virgin Islands. Again, my name is Leah Laplace Matthew, and we will be presenting the Department's recommendation reports on the 5 bills mentioned in the agenda. The first report, I'll ask our planning technician, Keshoy Samuel, to please read it into the record.
Good day, Senate President Milton E. Potter, members of the 36th Legislature, legislative staff, and members of the public. My name is Kishore Samuel, and I am the planning technician within the Division of Comprehensive and Coastal Zone Planning, CCZP, within the Department of Planning and Natural Resources. I am here to present the department's recommendation on zoning map amendment application number CCZP0095-25. This application was submitted by Selwyn and Asia Clendenin Gums seeking to amend the zoning designation of parcel number 19-2-11 Estate Smith Bay, numbers 1, 2, and 3, East End Quarters, St. Thomas, from A1 agriculture zone to R3 residential medium density. The purpose of the request is to design 2 apartments within the existing bottom floor footprint of a 2-story building, resulting in a total of 3 residential units within the structure. At present, the property is a 2-story, 2-family dwelling with a 3-bedroom unit on the upper floor and a 2-bedroom unit on the bottom floor. It is proposed that the bottom floor be converted into 2 rental units, a 1-bedroom unit and a 2-bedroom unit. Conversion into the rental units would require minimum work, as an existing laundry/storage room will be transformed into a kitchen. The applicants estimate the work can be completed in approximately 2 weeks. DPNR has conducted an exhaustive review of the application, including analyzing adjacent land use zone trends, past approval, infrastructure, capacity, and public input. The surrounding area includes a diverse mixture of zoning designations A1, A2, R1, R2, R3, B2, B3, and C commercial, with 2 rezoning granted historically in this section of Estate Smith Bay. The department notes the following key findings. Water needs are met by 3 existing cisterns totaling 33,000 gallons. Sewage is handled by an existing private 2,250-gallon dual septic system, sufficient capacity is provided for the proposed 3 dwelling units configuration. The property has adequate space for 10+ parking spaces exceeding the 3 spaces required by code for the proposed dwelling unit. The structure functioned as a 4 dwelling unit building for 30 years, indicating prior capacity for multifamily use. The site fully complies with R3 development provisions. The proposed density of 9 persons maximum is well below the 28-person density allowed by the R3 zone. No environmental or community impacts are identified. At the DPNR's CCZP public hearing held December 29, 2025, no opposition or concerns were expressed regarding the proposal and no post-hearing comments were received. The request is consistent with the 2024 Comprehensive Land and Water Use Plan, which identifies the severe territory-wide shortage of diverse and affordable housing options as one of the most pressing challenges facing Virgin Islands residents. The camp plan emphasizes the need for additional housing types that survey lower income, middle income, young adults, families, and seniors need that the applicant's proposal helps address on a small but meaningful scale. After evaluating the applicant's request, the surrounding area zoning trends, the past non-conforming multifamily use, the site infrastructure capacity and ability to fully comply with the R3 zoning, no objections from the neighbors and the territory's broader housing needs, the DPNR findings the rezoning request to be appropriate, reasonable, and supportive of community housing goals. The Department of Planning and Natural Resources recommends approval of the zoning map and amendment request from R1 Agriculture Zone to R3 Residential Medium Density. Pursuant to Title 29 Virgin Islands Code, Chapter 3, Section 238, the report of the Planning Office regarding this proposal, including the detailed reasons for our recommendation, is incorporated into the record submitted prior to the Committee of the Whole hearing. We respectfully request that the PowerPoint presentation for CCZP 0095-25 now be displayed.
Thank you very much. Ramita, are we prepared to project the PowerPoint?
Good morning. I will be Leah Laplace Matthew. I'll be presenting the PowerPoint. So in this picture, it's the current site condition, which is a 2-story, 2-family dwelling. Next slide. We have a map geo-aerial view showing the property within a subdivision of similar single-family, 2-family, and some multifamily homes. Next slide. We have the official zoning map number STZ9 indicating the property's location, the original zoning A1. Next slide. And this is a conceptual of the conversion on the lower floor, the 2 units that are proposed, a 2-bedroom, and then the second unit will be a 1-bedroom conversion of a laundry room into a kitchen to get that second unit. That concludes the presentation.
Thank you very much, Ms. Laplace Matthew. Do we have any other testifiers on this issue? No? Okay, we will now move to Bill number 36-0267. Yeah, that's Ms. Clendenin Gomes and St. Croix and St. Thomas. You may proceed.
Good morning, Senate President Milton Potter, esteemed members of the 36th Legislature, Ms. Leila Laplace Matthew and Mr. Samuel of the Department of Planning and Natural Resources, legislative staff, and all viewing and listening. My name is Aisha Clendenin Gums, and I'm here today with my husband, Selwyn Gums. We are the recent proud owners of parcel number 19-2-111, Estate Smith Bay, numbers 1, 2, and 3, East End Quarter, St. Thomas, seeking your support for our rezoning application to amend the official zone map from Agriculture 1 to R3, medium density. Before we purchased the property, the home operated for almost 30 years as a 2-story, 4-unit dwelling, demonstrating its long-standing use as a multi-unit residence while zoned Agriculture 1. We respectfully request a zoning amendment from A1 to R3 to allow the property to be used in compliance with the Virgin Islands zoning regulations permitting 3 dwelling units within the existing structure. The surrounding area already reflects a mix of zoning designations: agriculture, R1, 2, 3, B2, B3, and commercial. Given this context, the requested R3 designation is consistent with both the current landscape and the area's ongoing development. This small-scale residential use would also support sustainable long-term housing while maintaining the property's existing appearance and compatibility with the neighborhood. It is for these reasons we concur with the recommendation of DPNR, and we respectfully request favorable consideration and approval at the appropriate time. We believe this rezoning aligns with responsible land use planning and will not negatively impact surrounding properties. Thank you, Senators, for this opportunity and your time. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you very much, Ms. Clendenin Gums. Ms. Laplace Matthews, the property is currently zoned A1 agriculture, right? Has any agricultural use ever been conducted on this parcel?
No, Senator.
Why has it taken this long for it to be rezoned? And since I think it was a multifamily unit for like 30 plus years.
Thank you for that question, Senator. So this subdivision actually has a very interesting history. So in 1991, Act number 5698 was passed where a variance was afforded to that subdivision where it was still zoned A1, but they were allowed to develop as R2. Some property owners, however, did do multifamily units and have found over the years that they needed to come into compliance with the 2 dwelling units allowed.
Thank you for your response, Ms. Laplace Matthews. Colleagues, we're going to go to a... I'm sorry. I'm rushing the day. We're going to now move to the next bill on the agenda, bill number 36-0269. Ms. Laplace Matthews, you again have the floor.
Thank you. This application number CCZP 0094-25, I will ask Planning Technician Kishoy Samuel to read the department's testimony into the record.
Good day, Senate President Milton E. Potter, members of the 36th legislative staff, and members of the public. My name is Kishoy Samuel, planning technician within the Division of Comprehensive and Coastal Zone Planning, CCZP, within the Department of Planning and Natural Resources. I am here to present the department's recommendation of zoning map amendment application number CCZP 0094-25. This application submitted by the Government of the Virgin Islands Department of Public Works seeking a use variance for the P public zoning designation of plots number 24B and 24D Estate, Body Slab, King Quarter, St. Croix. This site has operated as a bus terminal for over 30 years. The use variance aims to allow continued operation of the non-conforming bus terminal. The surrounding land uses of the parcels, including business use to the north, Lorraine Chicken Shack, and east, Villa Lorraine Shopping Center, a vegetable and fish market to the south, and undeveloped land to the east and west. The department notes the following key findings. The proposed infrastructure of the site includes public water system to meet water needs, an on-site sewage treatment plant to handle wastewater, and a backup generator. No additional DPNR division reviews are required. At the DPNR CCZP public hearing held November 25th, 2025, project representative Kenneth Surrant testified that the existing 400 square foot terminal building will be demolished and replaced with a new 2,100 square foot facility. The new building will accommodate 3 employees, 50 transit passengers, and 30 plus parking spaces for cars and buses. Construction is anticipated to be completed within 12 months. No opposition or concerns were expressed, and no post-hearing comments were received. Although the site has been used as a bus terminal for more than 30 years, this use is not listed in the table of permitted use for the P Public Zoning District. When the zoning code was adopted in 1972, the bus terminal use was permitted in the C Commercial and I2 Light Industry zoning districts. Therefore, this use variance request is needed to bring an existing government operation into zoning compliance on government-owned land. The department finds no conflicts with surrounding land uses. Additionally, this project will enhance public service delivery by upgrading outdated facilities that support essential transit operations. The Department of Planning and Natural Resources recommends approval of the request use variance to allow for businesses passengers terminal. Pursuant to Title 29 Virgin Islands Code, Chapter 3, Sections 238, the report of the Planning Office regarding this proposal, including the reasons for our recommendation, is incorporated into the record submitted prior to this committee of the whole hearing. We respectfully request that the PowerPoint presentation for CCZP 0094-25 now be displayed.
Leah Laplace Matthew presenting the PowerPoint. So the first photo is the current site condition, which is the current bus terminal to be demolished. Next photo. If you could back up. Next photo. Okay. So this photo is the map geo-aerial view of the properties. You'll see to the north Lorraine Chicken Shack, to the east Villa Lorraine Shopping Center, and to the south the vegetable and fish markets. Next photo. So the official zoning map indicating the property's location, where it's within the P public zone and it borders the B2 business secondary neighborhood zone. And the final photo, it came out of order. If you